Hello everyone, Boysays here, and today, set 4 of TFT has finally been revealed. We have all the champions, all the new threats, all the abilities, all the good stuff. I will be looking at it for the first time with you, and probably after this video I'm gonna try to theory craft some compositions that can be potentially good. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can join the Discord down below to have all the theory crafts and all the ideas about the new set, and I will see you in the next one. So here it is, set 4. So let's just go through it. Cortes, we have seen it before, right? He would just summon Galio, which is really a big mech, basically. Can be really good in the mid game. So once your team loses 50 of Galio is summoned. Okay, so it's not directly at the beginning of the round, right? So once your team, the entire team loses 50% of their health. Okay. Then he summons slamming into the largest cluster of enemy and knocking them up. So it's basically his hold in league. Otherwise, it would have been, I think, a super powerful mech. So the fact that it's once it's at 50% of your whole team is actually pretty balanced. But we'll have to see what it does. The champions are Aatrox, Elise, okay, Evelyn, Jean is back, Callista, Pike, Twisted Fate, and Zillion. Zillion is a 5-cost mystic, so I'm guessing it gives a guardian angel, right? That's basically what it is, I think. We'll have to see. Divine. Upon attacking 6 times or dropping below 50%, divine units ascend, taking 25% reduced damage and dealing bonus true damage for the rest of the combat. That can potentially be insane, actually. Aurelia as a 3 cost. Jax is back. Here we go. Lee Sin as a 5 cost. So I'm guessing it's his hold where he's knocking everybody down in a direction. We're gonna have to see later what he does. Lux is back as a 3 cost. Warwick as a 4 cost. Okay. And Wukong as a 1. Okay, that's good. Alright, I can see that. I'm pretty sure here the best would be again to go for 6, but you are depend either on getting a chosen one or on getting Lee Sin at level 8 or 9. So we'll have to see. But to me, when I see 65% bonus true damage, that's scary. That's like higher damage input than Master Yi 3-star as true damage currently. So yeah, and it's just not on one unit, it's all your divine units. So yeah, pretty good stuff here. Dusk champions increase all area spell power. Okay, so this can go really well for mages, I guess. 20% spell, 60 for champions and 20 for all allies. Okay, 150 for Dusk and 50 for the rest. At 6. Damn, okay. I'm gonna take a look at the champions later. I just want to go through all the traits. Enlighten generates more mana, so it's basically like Ocean in set 2. So I'm guessing Enlighten Dusk or Mage something. Is it something possible? It looks like it is. Potentially. We'll see. Elderwood. Every 2 seconds, all Elderwood champions grow, gaining bonus stats. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Damn, okay. So... huh. That's interesting. 20 armor, magic resist, 5 attack damage, and spell power. 35. This is big, actually. And a 9. Jesus, does this go with vanguards? Is there a vanguard in this? There is a Karim. Okay. There's a brawler. 2 brawlers. Okay. This can be scary. This can be scary depending on what a Karim can do. And all the vanguards, because there is vanguard and mystic back. So this can be scary. We'll see. Exiles. Even exiles, no adjacent allies that start combat, they gain shield equal to 50% max HP. Wow. And 2, shield equal to 50 max HP and 100% lifesteal. What? Okay. And it's Yasuo as a 1 cost and Yon as a 5 cost. Jesus. Okay. So it's basically the Yasuo of set 1, right? That's basically what it is. I'm curious to know what Yon does, but the 100% lifesteal looks pretty scary. Fortune. Winning combat against a player will give bonus orbs. The longer you're gone with the orb, the bigger the payout. Okay, so this is basically Space Pirates. The new Space Pirates, and you need 3, not 4. And from the looks of it, you don't need a 5 cost for it. Yeah, you do not. You only have a 4 cost as the most expensive one. So you can have that actually pretty early. We'll have to see how it goes, but having bonus orbs, meaning more item on potentially the units that you're looking for, can be good. We'll have to see. Yeah, Moonlight, we have seen it. It's basically gonna start up. Yeah. So this is OP. We already know if you're like hyper rolling, this is really, really good if you can get it. There's 4 units, 2 of them are 1 cost. You should be able to get it pretty early. So definitely a great early game here. Ninja, game over time experience. The effect is only active when you have exactly 1 or 4. Okay, so this is the same as set 1, right? And 90, Jesus. Okay. Chen is a 4 cost now, interesting. Akali is a 3, Kennen 3 is a 2. Okay, so you can put Z at the beginning, and once you find all 4, you can put the rest. Okay. Spirit. The first time a spirit casts their spell, all allies get attack speed based on a spell mana cost. Huh. So it's like another form of a chrono, but with spells. That's cool. So Ari is a 4 cost now. Kindred, Timo, Yumi. Okay, interesting. Warlords, we have seen it. Those are like brawlers. It's actually like cybernetics in a way, except that you don't have to have items on them. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be really good to go for 6. So we'll have to see. And then we have 2 one-shots. Let's see. The boss, which is set. Okay. So when the boss first drops to 40% health, it removes itself from combat to start doing sit-ups? What? Excuse me? Each setup restores 15% health and gives him 20% attack speed, okay? If he reaches full health, he returns to combat pumped up, converting his basic attack and spell damage to true damage. If only his ally dies, he will immediately return to combat. Well, at this point, it's too late, right? Jesus, okay, so wow, okay, so you build him as a tank. I didn't know this was an item on him, but whatever. You will definitely want him as a tank because you want him to drop to 40% quick, but you don't want also your entire team to die while he's doing sit-ups. So 15% health, so it would be 55, 70, 85, 100. So that's 4 seconds to go back to full health. 4 seconds is kind of big though. So I don't know. He's gonna get attack speed and true damage, which is pretty insane. But for 4 seconds, not having a tank like this, it's kind of bad. So he can definitely work. I guess with 4 brawlers. I'm interested to see how this works out. Actually, this can be either really good or really bad, I feel. So we'll see. Tormented. After passing in 3 combats, 20 are given the option to transform. So I'm guessing this is like Dark and Light Kane. One is an assassin and the other one is a tank or bruiser kind of thing. Okay. The types. Last comes the throw the barrel, reducing the attack speed of all enemies by 50% for a few seconds at the start of combat. 3 seconds, 5, 8. Wait, this is anti Kalista, Assassin, anti the Chronos energy that I've seen before. It's like frozen heart for the whole team. Damn. Okay. Jesus. Assassin. Before combat, Assassin leaps to the enemy backline, as per usual. Assassin can currently strike and they gain bonus damage and chances. So it's the same as set 2. And also I think set 1 actually. It was 2 as well. With Akali. But Akali this time is a 3 cost. And now the best assassin is actually Talon. Interesting. So 10%, 25 and 40. So of course one comp that you want to try, right, is Ninja Assassins. Right? With I guess Akali would be your carry at this point. So you give her the crit. That's I guess something to try out again, because I remember it was pretty good in the last set. So Brawlers have never changed, but there is 7 brawlers. So you can technically have 6 brawlers at 900 bonus half, which is a huge front line. Which I think would be the best way to use Seth, to be honest. But you need damage with that. Dazzler spells reduce their target's attack damage by 50% for a few seconds. So 5 and 10. Okay, so this is good if you see a lot of AD in your lobby. I guess, can you pivot to it? I guess it's possible, right? Because those are kind of expensive actually. So there's Cassiopeia with 3 synergies again. Okay. Duelist move faster. Duelist attack grants attack speed up to 7 stacks. Okay, so we have seen those 2. This is countering the Duelist. If you see a lot of Duelists, you need to go for Adept, basically. That's all it is. Okay. Hunters. Every 3 seconds, our hunters will attack the lowest health enemy, dealing increased damage. Whoa! Okay. That's interesting. All 3 seconds, they are going to change targets to the lowest one, which can be potentially bad. Yeah. I guess it can be good for the Warwick to go. It depends. We have to see. Okay. At the start of the combat, keepers grant themselves and all neighbors a shield for 8 seconds. The shield is 50% stronger on keepers. Okay. So that's like rebels now, which still can be really good. Okay. Mages cast twice. They have modifier spell powers. They are back. My favorite comp was 6 Mage, 6 Ocean back in set 2, and they are back. This is really good. 100%. So they all cast twice this time. So it's not a percentage, they just hurt less. But the fact that there is 7 mages, oh man. Oh man. This is great. This is fantastic. You know I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Mystic, increase magic resist. There's 4 of them. So you can again go Vanguard Mystic with potentially carry Aatrox. Aatrox a carry him. Even in here. Cassiopeia again. So Cassiopeia, Ikarim, Aatrox will be your carries here. I can see that. That can be really good. Emperor. That's Azir. That's Azir. Okay. Emperor deploy with 2 additional units that can be moved separately. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Emperors deploy with 2 additional units that can be moved separately. So if you have Azir on the board, you get 3 Azirs, basically. Is that what this is? Troops ally to the Emperor when they cast and die when the Emperor dies. Oh, this means that he will probably be casting his ult in League. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's go to the champions. Let's go. So Diana is the shield, right? So it's the same as set 2. Elise, that's the same as set 1, where she was just transformed into the spider and have bonus health. Fiora Repose is the same as of now. Garen. Garen's spin is worth for 4 seconds, reducing coming. Okay, so that's his spin. Okay. Lysandra. Earth's a dagger advertised location exploding with many daggers on contact with an enemy, and when it reaches its destination, you know, this magic damage or dealt magic damage. Okay, so that's his Q in League. Okay. Cast smashes him in front of him, dealing magic damage. Bring their attack speed. So this is the same as Woodland, right? It's the same, okay. Nami has a 1 cost, that feels bad. Nami traps the creature in a bubble. Okay, so that's the stun with the bubble. Which is a good stun, actually. That's a good stun. Damage is not high, but that's a good stun. Nidalee furthering the first enemy per X. Yeah. So that's like a little sniper. At least she doesn't transform, she's just gonna throw her spear. Okay. Pike is the same as before. Tom Kench is here. Jesus. Tom Kench ignores damage from all sources. So this is like Leona, basically. Okay. Twisted Fate throws 3 cards. Is the same. Vayne. Vayne is back. The same target 3 deaths. Then she does bonus true damage. That's fine. This is his Q, where he will just smash on 1 target. Yasuo is in 1 cost now. He went from like 5 to 2 cost to 1 cost. Feels bad. Yasuo strikes forward 2 exceeding a percent of his attack damage. Okay, so it's just a long range auto attacks, basically. Annie, she doesn't summon Tibers anymore. Yeah, it's the same as of now. Okay. Aphelios is here. Aphelios summon a turret. As execution of his will, turret counts as Aphelios himself when it fires and deals damage, and dies when he dies. Okay. That's like Heimerdinger a little bit, no? That feels like Heimerdinger. That's cool. Ikarim, potential carry in Vanguard Mystics here. Absorbs health from each other's enemies over 2 seconds. So that's lifesteal-ish, basically. That can be really... If he's really tanky, he can never die, right? You should hyper roll him so he gets 400 from each. That can, like, never die. That's really good, actually. I want to try Vanguard Mystic. Janna. Janna, she's the lowest elf allies for 4 seconds, okay? Gain attack damage. Okay, so it's the same as before set 2, I think it was. G4. Spear and put himself towards them, and it's gonna knock them up. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Counter strike. It was the same as the Berserker. 1. Lulu makes a low health ally a giant. Okay. 600 health is pretty good, actually. Silas lashes his chain out in a 3x line, dealing magic damage to enemies. Okay. Increase of the cost for the next spell. Okay, so that can be potentially really good too. But so he's a brawler, so you would want him in the front line. I don't know how this is gonna work, because you want him to eat the 3 lines, like 3x line correctly. Not, it's going to be like a Harry probably. You're gonna have to put him on the side and not in the middle. We'll have to see. Timo is back. Timo fires a dart. Ah, that's the blind. Yeah, that's the blind with wild prisoning. It's AoE though. It's AoE. Okay, so that can be really good. It uses Graves' stun and does damage. That's pretty good. Okay, but no more shrooms. Trash is a Vanguard. And the Lantern. Okay. Vi is back. That's it for targeting damage to enemies in the cone. Okay. And use the armor for 6 seconds. Okay. So that's anti-Vanguard tech right there. That's good. Zed. That's the same Zed as of now. Okay. Akali. First kunai after targeting magic damage. So it was the same as set 1 with the Wild Assassins. Evelyn, this magic to up to 3 enemies, then teleports away. So that's her ult. Yeah, and then the potential execute if it's below 50% health. Yeah. Okay. Aurelia launches a barrage of blades in front of her. That's her ult in League. Enemies are disarmed. That's okay. That can be huge, actually. That can be huge. And she has 3 traits. So as Katarina looks like. Okay. Jinx fires a rocket, stunning. Okay, next one, and dealing magic damage to her and all adjacent enemies. Okay, so she's stunning 1 target and then she does AoE damage. Okay, that's fine. Callista. I hope this is like the same Callista as in League. Spears remain in her target, dealing a percentage of max health in true damage when she removes them. Okay, so this is this. Okay, so to have Callista carry, you basically need triple Rage Blade. That's basically your build, and you're good to go. Triple Rage Blade. Right, you just want maximum attack speed on this thing, and she will execute everything. Okay, that can be a really great carry potentially if you have a strong front line. She will just execute everything 1 by 1. Oh, actually, Runeance on her is great too. Yeah. Rage Blade Runeance. Rage Blade Runeance, maybe Static Shiv. We'll see. This has the potential to be really strong. Katarina is her ult. Yeah, it's the same ult as before. Kennen is the same ult as before. That's really good. I like that. Kindred. Dealing magic damage and reduce healing. Okay, so there is no more ult like unvariable to damage, can't die. I like that. Lux fires a sphere of darkness towards the furthest enemy. Enemy in this path takes magic damage after 25 seconds. So it's her Q in League, basically. Right. Nunu. Interesting. By determining magic damage, target has less health than him before by it is an additional 50%. Okay. Oh, and this true damage. That can be an execute again. There's a lot of executes in this set. That's interesting. You better not get below a certain amount of HP. Okay. Veigar blasts the lowest health enemy with a burst on dealing magic damage. If this kills, the high Veigar permanently gains spell power. Wow. Damn. Okay. Oh, wow. And you can double cast too, so you can gain twice the bonus? Is that how it works? That could be insane, actually. Okay. Since I was swept around him, dealing a percent of his damage and challenging enemies hit for 4 seconds. While an enemy is challenging, deals increased. Okay, so that's his ult in League. That's really good. Yumi as a Mystic. Yumi dashes next to a low health ally, healing them for percentage of their missing health, and giving them attack speed for 5 seconds. Okay. Then she can just repeat until... Okay, so that's fine. That can be really good for actually maybe Callista or something. On I imagine this is really good on Callista, gaining attack speed. That's all she needs. So potentially a good combo here, especially if you're doing Mystic. Forecasts. Aatrox, which should be your new Jace, basically, right? After a brief delay, pulls in the first enemy, then slams the ground, dealing magic damage to... Okay, so that's actually really, really nice. Because then he's pulling and then he's doing damage. And at 3-star, this is looking scary. This is looking really scary. And also it's multiple enemies. Okay. So actually the furthest enemy, so we need to position him at the corner, different corner from the carries, and then we pull them and basically destroy them. That's insane. I really like it already. Here is a forecast now. Summoning a large problem. After a while, the loves it at her target, dealing magic damage to all enemies within 2x's. So this is an AoE now. It's not just a straight line. That's really good. That will hurt a lot, especially if it's doing 1000 to all enemies within 2x's. Even 700 is huge. That's really good. Ash gains attack speed for 5 seconds. Okay, so this is the same as in Crit Twitch, basically. Okay. Cassiopeia, another time Mystic, another time Carry, I'm pretty sure. Release a kind of magic energy towards her target, dealing magic damage to all enemies hit, stunning them for a few seconds, and causing them to take... Wow. Even 3 seconds, that's pretty insane. And it's in the corner, so it's another AoE. Vanguard Mystic is going to be so good again. That stun, Aatrox stun, I'm definitely seeing another Vanguard Mystic in this set again, being really, really good. 1000 damage if you can 3-star her. Jesus, that's scary. Jhin. Jhin is the same, the same damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Morgana allows the ground beneath her target. Okay, so that's her... I think it's her W in League. And she's decreasing. Okay, so this is potentially really good if you're playing mages. Yeah, this can be really good for mages. Okay. Riven is the same, so that's really good. Sejuani should be the same as set 1. There you go, just a big stun, big AoE stun, that's really good. Shen is a forecast now, okay. Dashes past his target, shielding himself against damage and taunting all adjacent enemies for 3 seconds. Wow. So this is a huge protect. So you get it's taunting and then he's getting shields. A 2000 HP shield, by the way. My god. Okay. Alright, this should be the new insane carry ninja assassins. Let's see. Talon stab is target, striking them for percentage of his attack damage. Okay. If this kills them, becomes unstoppable and targetable and vulnerable while he leaps to the enemy who has done the most damage this round and refund his mana. Jesus. What? That's actually insane. Oh my god. Because with what you were going to give him anyway, this is going to be... Okay, you give him IE Last Whisper, let's say, whatever. IE Last Whisper, he has 275% damage crit, which will be even more increased by the IE. So this has to kill whatever it's going for on the backline. Like, it has to. Once it kills it, you can target it, it can't take any damage, and then it just goes to the one that is the carry, the other carry of the enemy team, refunds his mana, so he can do that again. That's insane. The fact that this is targeting the carry is actually insane. And you can just go there while not caring about anything else. That's insane. I've never seen that. Oh man. You know it. Ninja Assassin has to be good. It has to be good. Oh wow. Unstoppable, untargetable, invulnerable. 275% bonus damage on top of the assassin buff, on top of IE. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that in action, like right now. Oh man, okay. Warwick, gain attack speed, lifesteal, and moves faster for the rest of the combat. Sure. When you say if Scary scores a takedown, he holds fearing. That's a lot of attack speed. 100 lifesteal, 500 attack speed, and 4. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. So 200% 40 and 2 seconds fear AoE. That's really good. And it works also on assist, on a takedown, right? So it will trigger for sure. He has brawler, so it will last. Hunters, who will target. Oh man, that's really good. 5 costs, which there is 8 of. So there is... I want to see what Azir does. Azir charges forward with a wall of soldiers. Yeah, it's his league ult. Knocking bad enemy hits and dealing magic. That's his ult. Yeah. Remains for 3 seconds if they can't go through. Yeah. And they protect him as well. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and the damage is not... Well, I mean, it's damage like with him and his soldiers, so it's technically like 1,200 damage, if I understand that correctly. So it's really good. That's why it's a 5 cost. Ezreal. Ezreal fires a barrage towards the enemy with the highest attack speed. Okay, so that's his ult in league as well. It heals allies it passes through and granting them an additional 50% attack speed for 5 seconds. And it's while dealing magic damage to enemies and slowing their attack speed. Oh wow. It's like a steal of attack speed kind of. Okay, so that's really good. Damage 5,000. Yeah. Okay. 5,000 heal, 5,000. Okay. Well, you never... I mean, that's pretty Exodia right there already. Okay. Kane, so I'm guessing this is Dark and Light, right? Dashes towards an nearby group of enemies, slashing. Okay, so that's his Q when just charging and doing AoE damage. Darking restores 80% of the damage. Whoa! 80% of the damage dealt. That's really good. Darking and Shadow deals an additional percent maximum health. Yeah, so this will be like the assassin one kind of. And this will be just bruiser tank. And the fact that you can choose is actually really good depending on your comp and depending on what you're facing. That's really good. I like that. More decision making. Damage, yeah, I mean. If you 3-star any 5 costs, it should be close to Exodia, right? Lee Sin. Lee Sin purchases starting dealing magic damage, knocking them back to the edge of the battlefield. and stunning them for a few seconds. Any enemies the target collides with during the knockback also deal half the damage instead of 1.5. Okay? If the target is already on the edge of the battlefield, they are removed from combat instead. Okay. Okay, so you can remove units from combat. You're like, okay, I don't want you in here. Go away. Jesus. So you have what you have to do is listen assassin. That's what you have to do. You have to try listen assassin and you just drop the carry on. Remove it from the combat. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Wow. I wanna try listen assassin, you know it. Okay. Lydia casts some magic causing one higher. Oh. To fall for 5 seconds. To fall asleep for 5 seconds. Hello? With the highest. So that's the tanks. Enemies will awaken if they take. Oh, if they take damage for stepping, causing an additional magic damage. Okay. So, but you're gonna focus the tanks first. So the sleep is really going to be barely a second, not more. 2 enemies is good. Damage threshold, that's okay. Yeah, it's good stuff. I like this. I thought it would be like stun for 5 seconds, which is insane, but it's not because if they take damage, so it won't trigger. Especially if you play mage where everything is double casting, it's not gonna do anything. But it's still really good. The boss Set. Set grabs his target and slams them forward, okay, dealing a percent of his target's maximum health in magic damage to all enemy in a large area. So again, this is like an anti-brawler stuff. Enemy 100% takes less damage, that makes sense. 30, that's huge actually, 30 damage already. 30%? That's actually huge. Yawn, okay. Yawn strikes a long path in front of him, dealing magic damage split between enemies hit and knocking them for 2 seconds. So it's basically his ult, right? Enemy hits are marked for death, reducing their armor and magic use by 60%. Jesus. Okay. Yawn's spell is then replaced with Unforgotten until there are no remaining enemies marked for death. Unforgotten, 20 mana. Okay, so that's a really low cost. Yawn dashes to the lowest health enemy that is marked for death, killing them. Straight away, killing them. Okay. Okay. So the goal here is to kill everything that's not marked, or marked everything and then we just kill everything. That's how I understand it, right? Basically, enemies hit. So this is also AoE for 2 seconds stun, then they are marked. You shouldn't be able to mark the whole team. Anyway, you shouldn't be able to mark the whole team because he has to recharge every ult with the mana and stuff. Plus with the armor and magic resist reduced anyway, those are going to die quicker. So it's not going to be an executor the whole team. But if that's the case, like if you can like... This is like, I think, a great level 9 for Vanguard Mystic, right? Because the fights are going to be long. And at one point everything is going to be marked and it will just execute everything. I can see that happening. We'll have to see, but this is already really, really nice. And finally, Zillion. Zillion places a protective time rune on the allies with the lowest power of himself. When they would die, there is a insane. So that's his ult in League, another Guardian Angel, right? When they would die, returning to combat, edge shedding or negative effects, so they're not stunned, not slowed, anything like that. If Zian is still alive when the attack finishes resurrecting, the time rune is not consumed. Meaning you can revive another one? Is that what this is about? You can revive as long as... Oh my god. That's insane. And it is already in Vanguard Mystic. This is really good for Yarn. Oh, you know. Oh man. Oh man. That's really good. Okay. And then there is the new items. And some reworks. Okay. So. Let's see. Iron Will. Okay, the order gains 25 for each enemy targeting them. So that's super tank stuff. Really good, I like it. Fire Cap, is it doing the same as in League? And every the random enemy is burn for 20 seconds or maximum over 6 seconds. Any healing very serious. That's like a tank Morello. I like it. You can make a duelist. I like it. You can make a Erdawood, a mage. Let's go. Dusk. You can't make an assassin? You can make an assassin. Let's go. Listen, assassin incoming. Perfect. Divine. You can make someone a Vanguard now. Okay, that changes the whole Vanguard Mystic comp potentially. Because you can have a better carry. You can have a better carry. I'm gonna have to look for this. Warlord and use. Okay. Reworked. After casting the spell wear against 20 mana. Sure. The orders basic restore 8 mana on hit. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Yeah, now you always go for blue buff. Always. Red buff. Wherever basic attacks burns attack on hit, dealing 10% of the target's maximum health plus 3 damage over 4 seconds, energy singling. So that's almost the same. Disarm 33 to disarm for 3 seconds. That's the same. Really good. 3 seconds is actually bigger. That should be a great item. Oh, and they explain again the chosen mechanic. So if you offer a chosen mechanic in store, it gets like 2-star immediately, which is why it would cost more. The trait goes on still 200 HP and one of those at random. Okay, so it's not depending on units, it's just random. So you just hope for the best. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So that is it. That's set 4, guys. That's I'm pretty hyped. This is looking really good, and I'm going to do some fairy craft like immediately. About set 4. You already know about Ninja Assassin and Vanguard Mystic for sure are going to be there. Maybe the Cultivist with the Galio of Envo. Having everyone reduce health first is kind of mad to me. I will be doing some analysis and post some base that I can recommend for set 4 when it goes live on PBE. But yeah, that is it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can join my Discord down below. I will be live on Twitch every single day at 2 PM PST, and I will see you in the next one.